is illustrated by Shannon Era. A group of fourth-grade volunteers at Parent Island, a national seashore in South Texas. The volunteers are there to assist the rangers.
The volunteers will be looking for sea turtles. If they are lucky, they will find a nest. First, the rangers want to know if the students comprehend the problems faced by sea turtles.
Your teacher told us that you have studied sea turtles in class. Can anyone tell me how many species of sea turtles there are in the world?
There are 7 species of sea turtles. All of them are endangered.
That's right, Jennifer.
Why are sea turtles endangered?
There are many reasons. First, most fishing boats use large nets to catch many fish at one time. Turtles get caught in the nets and drown. Does anyone know another reason?
The places where turtles lay their eggs are being destroyed. That's why Parent Island is a protected area. Correct. 5 out of the 7 sea turtle species live right here. They come to Padre Island each spring to build their nests and lay eggs.
Wow, I'm impressed. We learned that hawksbills come to Padre Island.
Yes, hawksbill turtles do come ashore here.
Leatherback sea turtles come here too. Leatherbacks don't have a hard, bony shell. Their shells are soft and pliable. That's right. Can someone name another species? Loggerheads. They grow to be very large. Some weigh up to 300 pounds.
That's one huge turtle.
Green sea turtles come here too. They have green body fat.
Green body fat? That's weird.
Green sea turtles eat green algae and tiny plants that grows in the ocean that turn their body fat green. Another characteristic of green sea turtles is that they are solitary most of the time. They may form groups to feed together.
Does anyone remember the 5th species of turtle that comes to Padre Island? The Kint's Ridley. My favorite. It's the smallest. It weighs between 80 and 100 pounds.
That's an unusual name for a turtle.
It is named after an American scientist, Richard Pimp. He first identified these turtles as a separate species. These turtles are the most endangered ones of all. If we don't help them, they could cease to exist.
I hope that inspires you to look really hard for some nests. Come on, let's patrol the beach. After a couple of hours, the students and the rangers stop to rest.
We've been expecting the beach, but we haven't found any nests yet. Still, I have a feeling that we'll be lucky today.
You have a great attitude, team. Let's keep looking. The students and the rangers continue searching.
They climb the sand dune and use binoculars to scan the beach.
While peering through his binoculars, Ranger Jack walks into a giant heap of seaweed. He almost trips.
Oops, I guess I'm not as nimble as I thought. I seem to be copying a characteristic of a sea turtle appearing on wood and being vulnerable on land.
Ranger Jeff untangles himself from the seaweed and the patrol continues to search.
Do you see that dark shape near that rock over there? It just hauled itself out of the water.
I can see an olive green shadow.
I see it.
Ranger Melissa looks through her binoculars. The students are exuberant at the arrival of the turtle.
It's a Kent's Ridley.
I'm a little reluctant to identify this turtle until we have a better look at it.
The 2 rangers carefully approach the turtle while the students watch.
Here's a tag. She's number 251.
What does the number mean?
It identifies this individual turtle. From our records, we know that this turtle was first seen on Padre Island 3 years ago.
4 sea turtles lay eggs every 2 to 3 years. I think we should name her.
How about Jorge? That's my favorite name.
Nice idea, Jorge. Don't forget, she's a female.
How about Emerald, like the green stone?
That's a great idea. Her shell is green.
Let's call her Emerald.
Watch Emerald as she lumps into a clump of seagrass. She's going to make her next there.
If she does, she'll scoop out a hole in the sand and lay her eggs there. She will then cover up the hole and return to the sea. What are we doing now?
You can help us put red flags in the sand to mark Emerald's tracks.
Hurry, those tracks are delicate. We don't want to forget where she came ashore.
The volunteers each take a flag. They carefully mark Emerald's tracks. Then the rangers encircle Emerald's nest with more flags.
The day is nearly over. At Parrot Island, the students are walking back across the beach with Ranger Melissa and Ranger Jeff.
After watching Emerald make her nest, the students have more questions for the rangers.
How many eggs will Emerald lay?
She will lay between 80 and 100 small eggs. Their shells are flexible like leather. What will happen after she lays her eggs? They'll be brought to the Padre Island laboratory. They'll be taken care of until they hatch. That takes about 60 days. What do baby turtles look like?
I see pictures of them. They are tiny, about the size of a silver dollar. Their shells are black.
Like Jennifer, they are tiny and helpless. That's why they stay in the lab where we can nurture them for 9 to 11 months.
After that time, they're big enough to protect themselves. They'll be brought back to the same beach in a week.
After about 2 decades, the turtles will be mature adults.
20 years? It sure takes a sea turtle a long time to grow up. Think of how old you will be in 2 decades. 20 years is a long time, but some sea turtles can live as long as 80 years. Do you know what happens when emerald babies are grown up?
The turtles will swim back to this beach. Sea turtles always return to the beach they were born. How do they remember how to get to Parrot Island? That's still a mystery. Scientists are trying to figure out how sea turtles remember the beach where they were born.
It's back at the parking lot. Everyone is tired but happy.
Thank you, Ranger Melissa and Ranger Jeff.
Do you think you will remember this unique day 20 years from now? When Emerald's children returns to Padre Island to lay their own eggs?
We will.